What's up guys, what is up, and welcome back to another ARK update video. Again, sorry that we're a couple days after the updates here, but we are continuing our coverage of it, and today we are going over the Sabertooth Salmon. So, the Sabertooth Salmon was added in this update, and it is pretty much a scarier, better coelacanth. I think that's like the best way I know of describing it. So, the thing with these Sabertooth Salmon and how they work is you will usually find them in groups, usually where you can find them, at least from what I was reading up on the wiki. You can find them in the swampy area, that's where they're most common, like the swamp along those streams. And just in a couple of the rivers down south, and then a part of the river that leads up north, kind of near the entrance of Carnivore Island. For some reason my map's not filled out, so I can't demonstrate, and even then I couldn't use my pointer clicker thing. But the thing about these is they will usually be found in a pack. Their tendencies are they're evasive, they're not gonna really try to mess with you, but once you attack them, that's when they get a little bit feisty. So this dingus here really isn't doing anything, but if we attack him, he will begin. So the thing about these guys and why they are a little bit scary is that they have a special attack. So I'm going to turn off God mode. I was doing that while I was spawning the million of them here, just to make sure that I didn't die or anything. And what we're going to do is attack one, and I'm going to show you exactly what happens. For some reason, though, he doesn't seem very aggressive towards me. So this might be something to do. I tried to find a pack of them naturally. That really was not working out. Do not ask me why. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so they're a little bit angry here, and if they hit me, which they can't seem to do for some reason, is it because infinite stats is on too? I don't know. They really just do not seem interested in me. Maybe I have to be in deeper water. Like he's swimming towards me. Well, he's not really swimming towards me, just kind of swimming. Period. Hello. Oh, there you go. As you can see, they have a special bleed attack where what they do is they absolutely drain your stamina, and your health does begin to drain at a good rate as well. Apparently, though, when you get into shallow enough water, they kind of just stop attacking you. So that's the strategy with taking these guys out, and there is a good reason for them. And then I do have to watch out because there's a lot of them, and this is where it gets a little bit deadly, because if you get into a lot of them and you're in deep water or something, as you can see, I had that little effect going. That absolutely drains you of stamina, and you can just drown underwater, literally, because you don't have any, stamina. You will drown underwater, and it's going to be awful. And yeah, so now you might be asking yourself, why would I even want to attack these things? Because if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. Why would I want to attack them? There is a good reason for that. So, to help demonstrate, my friend, the rocket launcher, will be giving you an explosive reason. Ah, fuck. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright then, so this time, I'm gonna make the reason a little bit less explosive. I thought I had God mode on. Turns out my memory of a fish, a goldfish particularly, did not serve me well, and that was not what happened. But what you can do with these guys, and I actually do need, I guess I'll just use a pick, 'cause that's best for meat anyway, and I can actually craft one out of the 2 craftable engrams I have for some reason, which is weird. I don't know how that happened. I thought I had all of them unlocked, but I guess not. Anyways, what you can do is when you harvest them, you get raw fish meat out of them, and then if I can actually get a lucky harvest here, I should be able to get raw prime fish meat as well. Now, the awesome thing about this is I believe that is, if you guys remember with the taming of some animals, I can't particularly name which ones, but, well, first off, it's a new source of meat. Here you can see its decay stats. Prime meat, again, it's pretty quick. And this one spoils in, what, like 20 minutes? This is default spoil times and all as well. And the thing with these, though, is that it's a new form of meat, which is really cool. And there are dinosaurs out there. Dinosaurs, creatures, because they're not all technically dinosaurs. There's creatures out there that when taming them, their diet is a pescivore. And recently, or before, like with the penguins, for example, the kairaku, that just took, you could just eat any type of meat. That's what it took, and it was tameable like that. I don't know what other, off the top of my head, what other guys are pescivores, but I do know about that. And also, there is these aren't dropped just from Sabertooth Salmon. They can also be dropped from Megalodons, Dunkleosteuses, and Mantas. So I think with this update, they kind of made this the creature that they introduced it with. So that is where you can find that's where you can find raw prime fish meat from these 4 creatures. I think all other fish now should be capable of dropping fish meat though. And the thing about that is that it's a pretty big differentiation, because some dinosaurs do have a pescivore diet like the Kairaku, and that means I don't know if it's currently like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's currently like that, but in the future, if it's not like that currently, they're definitely going to fix the taming. So things like the penguin, where the dossier says they're pescivores, aka they eat fish mainly, and by mainly, pretty much only. They will fix that and make some tames actually require this stuff, so you're going to have to go seek out any of these guys. Not particularly these, but these are, I believe they should be the easiest to handle, because as you saw, the strategy for taking them out is if you just lure them to shallow water, they really can't do much to you. And in shallow water, you can't drown from that lack of stamina anyway, so you just want to be close to anywhere where you can stand in water, lure them to there, and you should be good. And they usually do come in big packs, so you can take out a lot of them and get huge amounts of meat, which is great, especially because I think my gather rate's pretty normal on this single-player world, and we got, what, 10 raw fish and 1 raw prime meat? So you could really start stacking up and whatnot. But other than that, that is a little bit of a shorter video. That is about it. It is not tameable, it's not rideable or anything like that. It's literally just meant to be hunted. So it is a little bit of a shorter video, but they are still, you want to watch out. If you get caught out in some deeper water with a huge pack of these, they can definitely take you out, because they'll just drain you of your stamina. You'll start adding to your torpor when you hit. You will be losing health as well, and they're going to continuously be attacking you too. So it's just a mess. So just be careful whenever you see some of these guys, but you should be able to dispatch of them pretty well. But other than that, that is going to go ahead and do it for me for this ARK gameplay update video. I think I got a couple of other things to go over. I think the last thing I got to go over in this update is the bolas. But the thing is with the bolas that I need another person to like demonstrate that on. Or maybe they work on dinosaurs. I'm not entirely sure. I will definitely try that out. But if I need another person, I'm kind of problematic there. So I might skip that video. But we do also have some other stuff to catch up on from the last update. We'll continue doing that. And then May 15th, big day. Only, what, like 7 days away at this point or something? So we're getting there, boys. A week away. Wonder what it could be. Who knows? Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always. And hopefully, I'll see you next one.